Throat's feeling a bit, throat's feeling a bit funny, so my narration might not be the very best, but that's okay. Oh, just get up and grab a drink, and then we'll be off. Oh, all right. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm just eating and drinking, and yeah, maybe with a drink my narration won't be the worst. My throat's feeling a bit, ugh. Heyo. I am eating my chicken, my chips, and my piece of pizza. No, I'm not taking a COVID test. If my eating's too loud, let me know and I'll tone that down a little bit. But yeah, I've been, I started off as a arcanist and then went into COVID test while I sleep. Bit invasive. Just gargle this for me. Yes, I've been playing Rogue after playing Arcanist and trying out Lancer, and yeah, really enjoying it. Really different to the Summoner that I started. No, thank you. I'd rather not. You're gonna pull the old, does this smell like a COVID swab to you? Alright. And I even have my carrot cake. Alright. Right. It's up to the level 10 rogue quest, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was just 24 hours today. It must be strange having a 24 hour because I'm actually home for most of the day. Well, I suppose I actually left around about the same time today, so, but I didn't leave in the morning. Overall, it's a nice change. Alright, level 10 rogue quests. So I believe when I left off, these guys had just picked apart a mark that marched on into the rogue's den. A fine morning to you, Zachariel. And a fine morning it is for a spot of work, wouldn't you agree? This time round, there seems some eager buccaneers scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Oh well. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Leminson vessel to begin with, the yellow jackets fell upon them daft coves before their boots was even dry. Oh gosh. Aye, they caught the pirates right there on the docks. But the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful, since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Leminsons and all that. So this is your assignment, me netty lad. Find out where them weapons went, and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters as hit that merchantman are already rotten in irons, you needn't rush in with your stabbers a-stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've the perfect partner to show you how it's done. That little guy again. Or is it that chick? Aha. Catman Guild chick. This here's the Kibbe, the stray, I love that. Ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikibik. You seem a bit out of sorts. I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside, you know, those egg-filled tasties they make at the Bismarck, but when I got back from my work, it was bloody gone. Uh-oh, that was I love this guy already. Can relate. Well, yeah, just head out on the job and I'll see if I can't turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jackie. Shit. One more little detail you should know then. Muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory, so once all is bob, you can hand the goods to one of their coals directly. I actually like this outfit more than the summoner stuff too. Alright. Can start whenever you're ready. I've had a colleague keeping a wattle out for her that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. You find her at the Owl in person as a fishmonger. Alright. There we go. Could have probably just returned, but... Alright. I just need to go to the upper decks. Okay. Oh thought I could lift up to the upper decks. I heard that there's a skill that I can get where it actually increases my movement speed as a rogue, like just everywhere. I wonder if I can actually see traits. Level 20 increases movement speed. We'll just go check on the forum. Oh, I mean, yeah. So level 20 rogue. So I'm pretty sure this takes me to the upper decks. Is that the one? Speak with Fishmonger Girl. No. Oh no, this way. See, I'm thinking that I'll just do my bunny girl on the run. I'll just do my job missions as they come every 5 levels, and then I'll do the hunting log. That's annoying. I'll do the hunting log to fill in that, and then just top it up with any other side quests and stuff. Hello there, sir. With carp and trout, lobster and shrimp, but I hear you tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish. The long shiny kind, that's what's bang. Barkle put a bloke on his ass. We don't sell that kind here, but you might try them foreign merchants. What was they called again? Ah, the Traders of Edge. They hail from the South Sea Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty splitters and cutters. I should warn you, these folk ain't ones for question. The source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you'd best hurry. The Edge merchant what's visiting them, sir, is looking to load up and leave the city afore long. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery, though. What with all the eyed blades he's got nursing his operation, it makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition, it does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folk around town. God. The accent killing me here. Speak with the Kibby, and she's just chilling? Oh, literally right there. Fair enough. Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how killers cackle when they think no one is about. We'll focus on places what see plenty of traffic. Yeah, you can have the Bismarck in the ferry docks and East Orcas Alley. I'll try my luck at a few other spots, then meet you at front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your waddles open. Oh, don't tell me I have to be on the upper decks. Ugh. Okay. All right. Diving Dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to eat your folly grumbling. Diving Dove is grumbling in discontent. Ugh, the sneer on that customer's face. Does he think I can command the skillet to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Lomnitsa, folk appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Ah, another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Oh, Jack. She's making Vikibi's sandwich before he gets his balls handed back to him or something. Okay. See, now I'm pretty sure I can go down because... it's useless actually. You ate all your kinner. Aha. Actually, I can go this way first. Woof, the game is busy right now. It's insane the number of players on right now. Geralf is speaking in live, but live is another customer. Hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limsa without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lanosian orange juice? Or perhaps our farmed salt cod is more to your taste? Geralf continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. Aha. Okay. Can I go this? Fisherman's Guild. Well, in that case... The little fairy skipper, mumbling anxiously. Curse my sense of duty. Would that I had stayed at the Winch for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed, and certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what the merchant was about. Smuggling? Most likely. Should I report this to the Yellow Jackets? But what if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbour. Welcome back, Zachariel. I hope your skulking went well. You might be an angel of death with the daggers, Colt, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. A sneaky cove can nose about without risking a scrap, or slip himself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once they've seen you, though, your run as fun is done. Hiding is part concealment and part distraction, and you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. Alright, I'm done prattling. What did you manage to learn about our musket-buying merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what year from that chef at the Bismarck, this trader means to hop the twiggin soon. That matches with my own findings. He's vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier, then you ghost in and grab them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of darkness, but it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. Oh, there'll be a fight. Okay. I'll send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a cull near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Zachariel. Have you got your skulking boots on? Level 14, sweet. 2 levels above, that's not too bad. Spotted my mark at the end of the pier. Sneak over there and lock and load. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's good carrot cake. Done. That is a handy ability. Haha. That smirk though. Thief, stop him, you useless sluggards. What am I paying you for? Of course it's a little guy. Time for a scrap. The amount of missing I'm doing because of the level difference is ridiculous. Wait. Oh, why are you fighting? Amateur. Yep. Always a little one. Very good. Easy peasy. I'm just loving my carrot cake. Um, why are we going to hide my carrot cake? I wonder if you ate this one as well. Alright. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It was a Bismarck special! Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's about to ready to cave in on itself. 'Tis a tragedy of the highest order, love, and you know, I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. He should be back any moment now. With a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me? You're not japping with me, are you, Jack? This ain't no japping matter. 'Tis a guildmaster's responsibility to see that all his covs and morts are at their best for their job. Ah, Jack, there you are. I got that sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waffleful when I said we was in a hurry? Maybe next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow guild Oh, bollocks! He ratted him out. Ah, shit. Jack, did you eat my supper? That look. Now, lass, let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You've cloyed something what belongs to me, Jack, and I can't ignore the code. Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Ah! Wait. What's she done with him? Oh gosh! That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. He's hanging from the hooks up in the cliff. A punishment to fit the crime. Take a good long look, Zachariel. The code exists to preserve the peace in Limsa, to keep the alleys from running red with blood. This city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. She strung up the guildmaster. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey, do you mean to leave me here all night? At least you gave me a grand view of the harbour. God's pissed, these ropes are tight. The amount of times you'd have done that to me if you could. is a yellow jacket soldier, which looks like a little person, who is not fond of us. I have no idea what that chat is about. Oh god. Okay, so speak with Jack. I don't know what this chat is about, but I'm reading it and cracking up. Ow, them ropes will leave chafe marks for a bleeding week. I may have wriggled myself free, but that's the last time I let my belly do the thinking. And just think, if Akibi strung me up over an egg sandwich, those coves well and truly stomp on the code get it far worse. Keep up your training, lad, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself. Alright, so I got bronze daggers, which are going to give me some nice little bonuses, and... oh, excuse me. Alright, so I've already got that one from being a Lancer. +3, +5, +14, and +7. I think this will be the way to go. So there. 13, so I got 2 more levels before we just check on the new dagger, and it was boots. So alright. So all in all, that's an improvement. Okay. Alright. So now let's have a look. What's a rank 2? Upper Nasi. So these both are in the Oakwood. Skull Valley, Skull Valley, Skull Valley. God's Grip, Quarterstone, 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 God's Grip. Okay. Well, because doing a few of these will probably get me. Not I'll see the God's Grip. Let's see where I have. Whoops, not that one. That one there and that one. Let's see. I'll at least get us close. Alright. So now if I go... So we're in lower. The God's Grip is where I need to be. So if I bring up... Oh, there we go. Well, that's easy. So it's just... Let's see which way I get out of this place. This looks promising. Ah, here we go. Shit. I think this is a way out. There's a chocobo keep there, which makes me think it is. Yep. Awesome. Sweet. So, look at that. See, anything with these little gold symbols, that's what we're after. Alright. That's one done. They definitely give a good boost in XP, which is super nice. Alright, so we got the wild jackals. What else were we after? Oh, perfect. I like it when they're all nice together. Alright. So that was the mole and the... Should be able to look at my... Oh, here you go. That might be a bit easier than changing with a person. Ah, part of the duty. Can't help. I tried. Yeah. I could literally see them running from the enemy. Okay, so where are we? We are in the God script. So let's see. We got these egg diggers to find. Let's go that as well. Oakwood. Okay, so we just got those egg diggers to find. Jackals. I don't think I've actually seen those egg diggers. Giant crab, lightning sprite. Don't know, yeah. Let's see. Lightning sprite, jackals. Don't actually know how. Quick search, right? Might be easy just to. Oh, level 15. Do a quick search, and that'll save me some time. Egg digger or something it was called. Alright. Should show me. Here we go. 1835. So where are we? 2238. Okay, so if I... Oh, wrong way. And that way, isn't it? Okay. No, I'll show you. No. Oh, yeah, 18, so... This way. Then... Yeah, so it's sort of northeastish. Empty hearts is a different location. Ah, there's that person again. They're still hanging out. Okay, so it's moles. What is... Oh, it's a giant jackal. I'm sure if we'll be able to... I mean... I don't really have any AoE, but... I'll try. I should not be standing in there. Hey, I might have a friend helping. That'll be handy. That summoner could stand way back. They're up in the group. Oh gosh, I'm low. Oh, come on. Got no more heals. Oh. You got it? Oh. Oh. That was close. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that was nice of him. Oops, wrong button. We made a friend. Woof. Oh, that is so. Oh shit! Oh no! I forgot it was 10 levels higher so it could see me. Oh god. Well, there's my answer on whether I can take on a level 50 enemy or not. I definitely cannot. Oh god. That was altogether way too fast. Jeez. But anyway, level 15. Actually, did I unlock? Ah, okay, so I have 2 more. Okay, so I have lower full damage now. Level 22 for faint. I have 2 level 15. Yes. The client's on his way, so sit tight and pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and the Stray on this one as well. That'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Yes, so there's 2 level 15 rogue quests. One for Mug and one for the throwing knife. Jack, the client's arrived. I must say that the Summoner is fun with the Titan and everything and the primals and stuff. It's a really cool story, but this rogue one is actually feeling really fun as well. I'm unsure which one I would like the most. Our guest here has come from Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself, so you know this won't be a simple job. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. 'Twas several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped a life of slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell in a black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale, and found the village almost completely destroyed. 'Twas a meagre settlement, without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates had never even heard of the code. Pillaging honest culls and dipping their wicks in the slave trade, they're headed the right way for a good stabbing. Aye, though it ain't set down in so many words, the code's notoriously unforgiving against those as raise weapons against the weak. After all, the first pirates in these parts were culls what was fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history and you risk becoming what it was you hated most. So you have a mark for us then? That we do. From the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It would appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other elements and citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we've let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy, but merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Thus do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Consider it done. When those nasty cubs will feel our short blades pricking into their backs, they'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret before the code is rightly enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Alright. Underfoot, the Quebec, you two lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation and see what you can whittle about the culls. What can whittle about culls what have already been sold. Zachario, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Agreed. My eye patch that gives me like almost more defense than my leather jacket. Shall we get after these slave and cutthroats then? Our client tells me that the Jolly Merchantmen set sail from Alport a few bells ago. Oh aye, they might even board an Imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they're putting on to amuse the Admiral's swads. I reckoned the rest of the crew would be back on land, looking to snap the shackles on a fresh-eared chattel, and just to prove my theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the Ruffmans in Lower Lunossi. There's a Benny Cove over at the Marabi Dry Docks by the name of Swasant, what'll likely know the full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon like. Alright. Let's go to the dry docks. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's easier to go, or if I'm meant to go. Yep. Oh, that could have been a nightmare if I'd have gone up there. Let's see. Yep, right there. Oh, I know this guy. I'm pretty sure I saw him before. Hey, I know what you are. What can old Swasant do for you? Hunting down Jolly Merchant slavers? Ah, well that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke, and this poor skinny lass, I've seen whipped curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about the slavery business is true, then that Jolly Merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to the market. Nope, he's likely has a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Jack was on his way, yes? You'd best go on ahead and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Yeah. So you bet that I'll sort it out before Jack gets there. Oh, I'm looking forward to that level 20 movement speed. Apparently it's a godsend, so... Even just to be able to throw the daggers on and run around. Oh, I'm hoping I can get free from up here. Yep, that should be a gateway out. Right. Keep a spy on any of the enemies I need to catch. Oof, there's crab footsteps though. Yeah, I'm not going to survive that. Second, where is he? All the way over there. Right, so that's... Oh, it'll be down that way. Okay. Oh, 30 dark one level. Jeez. Oh, nice. I'll make that drop. I have increased fall damage resistance, so there we go. Oh, there they are. Yes, the last things. May as well grab these while I'm here. There we go. Every little bit of XP will help. Alright. Oh, Jack got here in time. This wasn't came through for us, eh? Now what do we got here? This one looks a charmer. Sudden move, I told you. My pig-legged grandma hobbies hobbles quicker than you, miserable sacks of shite. Or maybe you need another thrashing. Is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience. I'm sorry, but please, no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are you challenging me or just playing daft? I told you, keep your bleating mouth shut. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Leviathan's scaly ass. She's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Airport, alright? That's where me and my shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers only want lads, while others is looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto the Jolly Merchantman, sailed off to God's nowhere, and Limsa will be a distant memory. So if I was you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gobful of sweet Lanosian sea breeze. Gah ha 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 ha. What a dick. I'm so tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes here and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we'll let him guide us to his mates in Alport. Then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. The Jolly merchants will get their due. Don't you worry about that. God, I'd be so tempted to throw a dagger. They've gone. We'd best hurry to Alport. Unless you have a quicker way. There's a ferry what leaves from Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lad. I'm just teleporting. Airport? Yep. Alright. In case and have a good town. Sicario, that jolly merchant cove still with his captives, seems to have taken a room under an alias. Hiding their operation in plain sight, bold as brass say, but it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some cull recognises the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles all innocent-like, while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. And you can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner what raises a knee and cry. Patience now, Colt. We'll just wait until we're sure that all these blackguards have arrived. Meanwhile, you'd better sharpen your stabbers. We have a busy night ahead of us. Ready for the job then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. Let's go. Oof. Level 19 level sync, so it's 4 levels above me. That's alright. That ought to be long enough. We'll just have to hope there aren't any stragglers. Listen closely now. The merchants are disguised as plain old adventurers and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Alport. How do we whittle which coves are the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles on that bingo swelling cull over yonder. Excuse me. He's wearing lavender gloves. The same type what that nasty sod at the Salt Strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Ah. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snilts the hopeless gazes over the company they keep, and you can be sure you found your mark. So here's the job all laid out for you. We hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back. Alright? Ooh, an angry shout. Oi! The storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sod's been at the ale. Oh, that guy. Well, they can't have gotten far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. Ugh, was that merchant cove gulping pilfered ale? You'd think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves, all things considered. Bloody oafs. And now we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about, looking for blood. If they spot us wandering around the Darkmans, I've a feeling they'll axe first and ask questions later. Oh god. It'd be best then, if the patrols never even knew we was here. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms, and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's innocent culls in there as well, mind, so let's not try to stab any as don't deserve it, eh? I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them yellow jackets, so I'll let you take the lead, after you, Sicario. Okay. God damn. So we got these guards that are also aggressive. I can see the... Okay. So he's a normal adventurer. Also a normal adventurer. Also a normal adventurer, yep. Ah. Wait, so do I have to kill these guys? Yes. Hey. Here we go. So that's one room. Little mini guy. Oh, I see. There's room up here as well. Let's see. So they're fine. They're fine. Okay, so there's just that one there. You are free. Now we for 2 more rooms. So there's one. There must be one further up, I imagine. Yeah, there we go. Must be around here. There he is. Oop. Yep, there he is. And... dude. Oh, there's 2 in here. That's why. That's handy. Oh, it's that female that was... oh. Oh god. Nailed it. Not a bad night's work, yeah? The Maelstrom will be taking care of them. Of them poor coals we freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants we drowned are like to get up again. As for the Jolly Merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lad. Our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Aye, was there something else we could do for you, miss? The Maelstrom squads will take you home, if that's what you're worried about. Oh, no, I know. I just wanted to thank you. If I may, there was one other thing I wish to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, that dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party that hadn't yet made it back. I beg your pardon? It seems they'd been hunting for slaves in western Lanossi, and being so close to our port, I kept to assume they were out rounding up chattel until the last bell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I will pray for your success. Thank you again. Heh, so much for savouring a victory pint. I'll send word of this development to Underfoot and the Stray, with some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Zach? I think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. Hey, throwing knives. When you're out in the wide open roughlands, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. And I'm sure a canny lad like yourself will figure out all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of them flavors. Hey. Throwing dagger. Right. And now... those last few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in western Lanossi. Now, if I was a black-blooded, gill-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? There's naught to the west but Sakagan pools. Even those bollocks-for-brains pirates know better than to trespass on fishback territory. And they won't want the chance running into patrols near Owlport, so that just leaves us east. The flock? Aye, they'll likely be nestled down in the ruins out there among the dodos. That's where we'll try to pick up their trail. You head on over and snooch the place, while I send word to the sisters in the Maelstrom. Alright. What's wrong with you? Excuse me. Okay. So then I should, yep. Cool, throwing dagger there. So, cornerstone, pretty sure. Yeah, so roselings, sewer moles, fat dodos. They're both oakwood. Okay, so it's the roseling, sewer mole, and fat dodos. I'm pretty sure I know. There's the dodos are there. Oh, wild dodos. There must be fat ones among them. Oh, that's why, because it's a fate. Well, I don't want to join that. I don't really join that. Level 17. Jackals, more jackals. Roselings. Alright. Alright, and then it was sewer moles, which I'm assuming... Wait, did I? It did not seem like it gave me much XP at all. Ah, yes, so I gotta do the 2 sewer moles. Oh, it was only 1 roseling. Oh, whoops. And, 2 sewer moles. Oh, my bad. Let's check this. Excuse me. Let's have a quick look for sewer moles and then sewer mole and then 33.2, 28.4. Okay. No. So 33.2, 28.4. Nope. This way. This way? Nope. Wait, what? And this, they are below. I mean, well, no. No, I would not imagine so. What was it? 33.2, 28.4. So... Oh, no. I'm not fighting you dodos. Oh goodness. I could have snapped over. Oh gosh. Nope. Oh gosh. What? It's okay. Yeah. Now I've got to walk all the way back through all of these guys. Well, there's my quest marker. But apparently the moles are around here too. So this one was... Ah, yeah. 28.4. But that... down the bottom there, I imagine. Right. Is it? A lot of dodos. Huh. That one. I'm way off the trail now. 33.4 28.2. If I go... Oh. Just below the mark. Okay. I don't know if maybe they come out at night or something, or if I'm just not seeing them because they're... Oh. Here's one. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's two here. One there. There we go. That's all of those all done, so now I can carry on. Let's see. A bigger boy. Oh. Conveniently behind a wall. Okay. Level 19. I think must be close to it now. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up there since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. Those are some interesting looking dodos you've got there, Zachariah. No sign of the merchants though, eh? Their leader mentioned heading over to Aleport. He said something about there being no signal, and that was a signal that something was wrong. They just left us hobbled up here like lambs for the market. One of them jabbed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just sidle in and set loose our Ard-1 prizes, hmm? Oh, here we go. It's the little person. Beginning to... of course he's the one in charge. 'Twas the damnedest thing. We'd half a crew lodging in Aleport, and not one of them survived the night. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs what favoured the short blades, they say. I'm supposing that was you two. Seems you've a bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say I've much use for slavers, except as a place to bury me knives. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. Hehehe, you might have the right of it, lad. But then you wouldn't know the kind of coin the healthy slaves like them ones will bring us. I'll have a new ship and a new crew before a single moon has passed. Yeah, that chattel. You're each worth a shining bloody fortune, and you've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Ignore this bleating sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? There we go. These cubs are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code, and the discussion is likely to get messy. Did you not think we'd come for you? You can try to stifle your victims' screams in the darkmans, but the shadows are always listening. Time for a fight. Oh god. Nope. Oh, he killed me. Oh god. Jesus. Okay. I'm not changing the difficulty. Ah. Oh God. Oh. God damn. Sheesh. I see, so the daggers are for kiting. Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us if he had not helped. I knew someone would come. You're just like the heroes in the stories. Oh gosh. They always arrive at the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to live like me, lad. Listen now. Me and those cubs there, we're the ones what the scary folk are afraid of, and that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't much care if you shirk your chores or get into fights. But if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then that's what will come after you, no matter how far you run or how well you hide. It's like pseudo-threaten the little boy. Live your life like the hero you want to be, though, and you'll never need to worry about that. Aye, you two can stubble it and all. Yep, she angry. I assume you are the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants? I am Captain Malala of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. It's alright, lad. These folks will take care of you. Go on, you'd best not get left behind. Was there aught else, Captain? Word on a new job? A job? From me? For you? Ah, she's the angry one. How patently absurd! Why, I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder. Oh gosh. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Alport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? It is this continued dalliance with underworld miscreants such as you that prevents Limsa Limonsa from ever fully expunging the stain of piratical infection. Look at these weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit and leaves them at the table where they belong. Goodness. Do you perhaps clench them twixt your teeth as you swing over rails like the pirates you hunt? Our fair city has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. Goodness. The only champions of justice the nation requires are the valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. God. Jack, what the bloody hell does this cull want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I've not come here to be patronised. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed, but it is the theft of these 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth, that most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rum tale. What's it to do with us? I challenge you, a contest to reclaim these stolen treasures. Should my Yellow Jackets and I succeed in retrieving the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Ah, blow it out, you waddle. I've better ways to spend my time. Oh, do you now? This incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. Alright, you screeching shrew. You've made your bloody point, and you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-doer well. And she waddles away, waddle. What now, Jack? For right now, we head back to the sisters. Nope. Not interested. Oh.